Hey, 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 you are live with your boy. That's me, the Spaderman, here on the Anything Show. Just like it says right there, it could be anything you're going to hear tonight. And I got a lot of stuff that I want to record tonight. And a lot of the stuff I love is rock music, heavy metal, classic rock, some all-time great bands. Tonight, I'm going to hit one of the all-time great bands. You either love them or you don't love them. There's two incarnations of them, in fact. There are two incarnations. One is with one singer, and then in pops another singer. And they were just as good with the second singer. Now, there are only two bands that I can really recall that were successful with two entirely different singers. One is the band AC/DC, which I love, but this is not AC/DC. So, the other is the mighty Van Halen. Yes, Eddie Van Halen, the guitar god, recently passed away. It was such a shame how cancer just basically took him away from us. And in doing so, took away maybe any hope of there possibly being reunion with possibly Sammy Hagar. But they did have a reunion with David Lee Roth. And in doing so, they brought along the young son of Eddie Van Halen, Wolfgang. Wolfgang played the bass in place of Michael Anthony, because Michael Anthony decided to leave with Sammy, and they were doing their own thing, which I'll profile in another time. It's great. They're a great band, too. They were two bands that they were in, and I'll talk about them at some other point. But I'm going to focus on Van Halen tonight, and I'm actually going to do two songs. Not two Van Halen songs. I'm going to do one Van Halen song, and then one song with Eddie's son, Wolfgang. And Wolfgang has his own band called Mammoth WVH. And they're out in 2021. They're putting out new music. And there is a brand new song that he did called Don't Back Down. So that's the song I'm going to do for you of his. But first, I'm going to do Van Halen. Now, Van Halen has got a wide catalog. Now, one of my favorite songs that I personally like, that I want to play for you tonight, that I've heard, and maybe you haven't heard. There's a lot of Van Halen songs that I'm sure you've heard, but this one you may not have heard. It's off the Twister soundtrack from 1996. It's a song called Humans Being. Now, this was one of probably the last songs they did with Sammy. And I love Sammy's voice. I love Dave too. Dave was a performer, but Sammy was a singer. And, he played really good guitar. He didn't play much guitar in Van Halen, but he played guitar when he played guitar. But, so, with all that being said, I'm going to stop yapping, and I'm going to play for you two songs. I know it's going to be a little long, so please bear with me, and please stay with me if you're a fan of Eddie, and you might be becoming a fan of Wolfgang after this when I play his song. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Van Halen first, and this is Humans Being, off the Twister soundtrack from 1996. So, you may not have known this one. If you do, hope you enjoy it as much as I do. His guitar work in this is stellar. Stellar, my friend. Stellar. Put on the headphones. Shrink down the screen.
This is a very cool breakdown right here.
All right. Sorry about that. Well, that was Van Halen's Humans Being. Now, I don't know if you ever heard that song before, but I personally love that song. As you can see, I was down in the corner, right in that area, and I was singing away, and I was playing the air drums and playing some air guitar. I mean, who doesn't when you hear Van Halen? I mean, they're so great. I mean, to me, they are one of the quintessential American rock bands that you just don't see anymore. Now, tell me what you thought about that song, what you thought about the video. Now, that video is very hard to find. Most times I've found that video, and it's been completely out of sync, where the lips and the vocals don't line up. It looks odd, awkward. There was really only one version I think I found, and it was the one that I played for you. Some gentleman wound up, I guess, re-editing it and syncing it up. So it was, and there was some clips from there in the movie, which, you know, obviously it's a soundtrack thing, so there might going to be some clips from the movie in there. If you have seen Twister, it's Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton. They're chasing wabbits. No, they're chasing twisters. And people get killed, people get taken up, and, you know, spit out of the other end. And great fun for the whole family. But now I'm going to play for you Mr. Edward Van Halen's son, Wolfgang. Now, Wolfgang has got his own band called Mammoth WVH. Now, they just came out this year. Now, he's been in a couple other bands. I don't know the names of them, but this is the one that really sort of like he's starting to hit his own stride. This video is from his official site, and it's a song called "Don't Back Down." Now, I personally liked what I heard, and I'm like, you know what? I want to profile both songs, sort of give you a taste of both and see what you think. With also, like I said, that being said, I'm going to play it for you. Then I want you to comment and tell me what you think of Mammoth WVH. Just so you know, I've seen his video already, and there's a lot of stuff that builds up to the song. So it's. I'm just going to show you the song, and if you get upset with me that I didn't show you all the stuff that led up to it, I think it's sort of, you know, it's just him acting and goofy, and him look like he's playing multiple instruments, and he's the same four guys in one band or whatever. But I thought just forgo all that and just get to the music. So I've queued the video up about right to where the music starts. So if you get angry with me, I'm sorry. Maybe then I'll play the whole video again at some other point. But I think it's sort of unnecessary. We're here to hear the music, right? So let's get to the music. And again, Kurt, shut up. Just play the music already. 1, 2, 3.
How was that?
Perfect. That was money. Come on in.
Holy shit, that was terrible. We can fix that, right? Yeah.
Okay. That was Mammoth WVH. Now, the end was a little bit of more of what he was doing at the beginning of the video, where he was like sort of playing multiple parts. And it was cool, but I felt like I just really wanted to get to the music, because obviously this whole thing was going to be really long with me doing Van Halen before and then doing him after. But I thought it was appropriate that, you know, with Eddie passing away, and I've seen a couple of videos where he was playing with Wolfgang on stage, and just the pure joy in his eyes and like his face and his smile was something you hadn't seen in quite some time. And he was enjoying playing music again, and he was on stage with his son, and it was so cool. And it sort of really brought a tear to my eye, because I'm like, God damn, why is he gotta, you know, why do people like that have to pass away so young, where, you know, there's so much more there that, you know, and it happens with musicians all the time. I mean, you see some of your most favorite musicians pass away, and unfortunately, you know, we lose them, and we lose all the good music that might have been coming from them yet. But with all that being said, I know this video was a little long, and I'm glad maybe you stuck with it. But let me know what you think about both those videos. Let me know what you think about Humans Being by Van Halen, the great Eddie Van Halen. His guitar, he looked like Evil Eddie in that. Like, you know, you know, then there's Good Side Eddie, you know, and then there's Evil Eddie. He had his beard, he had his goatee, and his dark hair. And then you had Wolfgang, his kid, doing his own thing. And I thought his music sounded a little bit like, it reminded me a little bit of the Foo Fighters in some respect. Not exactly, but it had that sort of feel to it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you don't feel that way. I don't know, that's sort of what I got from it when I was listening to it. But, like I said, do me a favor, leave a comment. It's right, yeah, it's not on that side. It's on this side. It's all in there. Put a comment right down there. And if you like the video, or you like both videos, or you just like me, or you know, do me a favor. Click the like button, which is right there, right under the Y. Click it, touch it, squeeze it. You can even kiss it. Put a little kiss on it. I don't know why I said that. But if you liked what I'm doing, and you want to come back to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. It's right down there. There's the subscribe button. It's big and red and bold. Hit that subscribe, and also click the little bell next to it. You know what that means? That means when I post a video, and if you're on my channel, you'll be the first one to see it. You'll see this face, and you'll say, oh no, not him again. I don't know if I can handle him. He's too much. Yeah, I know. I'm only good in small doses. Like I said, I apologize. This video might have been a little long, but for those of you who bared with me and stood with me, I thank you. And with that being said, I only have 3 words left to say. I'm sure you'll be like, oh my God, thank God he's only got those 3 words left. They are peace and love. I can't make the heart. My head's too big. Peace and love.